I'm supposed to be refinishing this bookshelf, but you know what sounds better than that? Going to New York, and that's what we're gonna do. Hi, welcome back. My name is MeganBatoon. The amount of times that I've tried to redo this bookshelf and I just get so bored, can't even count them. I was invited to visit a friend in New York and decided that I'm just gonna put all of my attention and focus and energy into packing for that. And then we'll deal with this when we come back from it, because out of sight, out of mind. So we need to get this out of my sight. Here's the other thing that I'm a little bit excited about is that I have traveled a lot for my previous job, which was a travel show, and in the midst of traveling and going back and forth to the desert, Crumbs likes to pee in my suitcases because he wants to make sure that I know that he is not okay with my cadence of travel. Maybe a tiny little storytelling? Okay, fine. I'm going to visit my boyfriend in New York. And yes, I have a boyfriend. So that's exciting news for all of us. Today's tripod is brought to you by these two gold earrings. Remember when I made that video that I was like, this is how I want to be treated? I took myself to a Girl Talk concert in San Francisco for a date weekend. And now I'm glad I did that, because I basically was like, this is how I want to date in the future. So ding dong, it's now. And I am going to New York to have a date weekend. I'm very excited. I feel like I've upped my self-care routine in general. Like, I try to get routine haircuts and facials, but this week I'm even more excited because it gives me an excuse to get a lash lift and a brow lamination and a mani-pedi. I don't really have a pre-traveling ritual routine, but I have been noticing that I am streamlining my life to be more efficient. So I'm starting to put together systems. I have ADHD, right? And sometimes I don't know what to do. I have decision fatigue / executive decision syndrome disorder. I'm gonna erase some of this stuff so that I can show you. These are all different projects that I'm working on. Sometimes I don't know what to do in the day and I'll just wake up and I'll go, what do I do? And this is what I've come up with. You hear that? That's the sound of not making your own decisions. And then whatever this would be before I erased it, I would do that. So that really helps me be productive in this post-burnout era. What we're gonna do now is develop a travel system so that I can just on a whim go wherever I want and leave behind all the problems that I don't want to deal with. I did already throw out my luggage and I'm waiting on the new one to get delivered. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but you know how the world is, and sometimes things don't work out on the timeline that they were promised by Amazon. Here's the other thing is I want to not overpack. I'm only gonna be in New York for 3, maybe 4 days, maybe 5 if I change my flight. I'm kind of in this chapter of my life where I just do whatever I want, whenever I want. And we took a long time to get here, so I'm not gonna apologize for shit! Someone that's watched too much Tim Robinson. So, okay, number 1, it's too hot for this. Number 2, you already guessed it, I went shopping for the trip. I actually went shopping before I knew I was going to New York, just for summer essentials. Let's take a look at what I got, and then we will make a collection for my suitcase. Thank you Throughout for sponsoring this video and making my life much easier. My favorite thing, aside from not doing what I'm supposed to, not leaving the house and getting new clothes. Secondhand newness, which honestly feels better to me than brand spanking new. If you're unfamiliar, ThredUp is the world's largest online thrift store, and it's the place that I go first when I need anything. Because I made a promise to myself, it wasn't really a promise, but it was like a lifestyle switch earlier this year. 2 reasons. 1, I was a shopaholic, and 2, climate change. So I decided to go 2023 buying secondhand only. So ta-da. Oh yeah, speaking of being a shopaholic and secondhand clothes, I am starting a depop shop, and this is the background that I'm working with. This room is so messy. It looks bad, but we're not fixing it. Not today. We're packing so we can leave. This is gonna be the capsule collection for packing. Has anyone ever packed like this? No, and probably for good reason. But you know what? The one thing I've learned about ADHD or any sort of neurodivergency, for me specifically, I have to make things fun or else I'm never gonna do them. So this is the way that I'm making packing fun. And yeah, I would say it's extra. But if we're talking about being extra, you know how in fancy stores they offer you champagne while you shop? Life is what you make it. And we're making this packing experience fun. We're gonna go through everything I got I'm going to start with them on the rack, and then I'm going to make outfits off of that. And because I said it, that's what we're doing. This is an All Saints crop tank top. I love when I get quality stuff and I don't have to pay the full price. It retails for $70. I got it on thread for $17.99. The way that I shop online, all the things I get are pretty much always gonna fit. I don't really mess around with pants online, but I will dabble into jumpsuits and dresses because those feel safe to me. Now that these are in my hand, I guess let's put them on. This jumpsuit is new with tags. It's from Nasty Gal. The estimated retail price is $153. I got it on thread for $39.17. Jumpsuits are the secret to looking elegant without trying it all. It's one piece of fabric, you zip it up. Excuse me? And pockets? I mean, come on. Okay, nothing a little bit of boob tape won't fix. I mean, this is one outfit already. Just gotta put some shoes on, and while we're talking about shoes, I also got these Vince Suede sandals, which should probably go with every outfit that I have. We love to see it in my hands. Now that we're on the camel colored train, this is a Moda knit dress. This is one of those dresses that can be casual or dressy depending on how you accessorize it. The estimated retail price of this is $64. I got it for $22.96. I kind of like the idea of this ascot potentially. I could also pair it with the Vinces. We got a lot of potential here. One thing that I will never not buy is a really good quality basic. I think the cut of this, well, let's see it on, huh? I think the cut of this tank is so classy. It's a basic that's elevated. Honestly, I could go double, toil and trouble. I always kind of do white on white. I'm an angel. I just like quality, okay? How many times can I say it? Even if I was just lounging around in my sweatpants, somehow this still looks classy, aside from the Urkelness of my pants. This brand is Emma and Sam. It's ribbed, so it hugs in all the right ways. The estimated retail price is $76. I got it for $17.50. I kind of don't want to change out of it. I like it that much, but we're not done. Okay, this is like the crossover between modesty and sexiness. This could be a beach cover up, it could be a top for dinner. I'm not wearing a bra right now and it covers the perfect amount to where I'm not flapping out or feeling uncomfortable. Now if I move. This is a silk cardigan from Banana Republic. It estimated retails for $180. I got it for $28.80. I like it. So once I have my new additions, I'm putting all of my starting lineup choices on this rack and then essentially playing Sudoku, or I guess like a bracket, to find the best of the best. I've started to button up my pants and shirts when I hang them up so that it feels like I'm shopping every time I get dressed, and I love that tip. So this is our preliminary collection. I'll put them into outfits tomorrow because this is as much work as I want to do today on this. If you liked anything that I tried on, you can see those actual items and then shop similar pics on ThredUp if you use my link. And if you do end up buying anything, use my code Megan. You'll get 40% off. Do not forget, because that would be awful for all of us involved. You know what? It's not that I'm procrastinating putting the outfits together. It's that my luggage hasn't arrived yet. So when I have the outfits, where am I gonna put them? And that is being efficient. Also, I know that this looks chaotic and the rest of this room does as well, but I do feel like I am allowed to justify this. This is only a wreck because I was curating what I'm going to upload on my Depop shop. My last tenant had installed this closet rod, kind of. I have so many clothes to sell that the entire thing just fell to the ground. So there's that. And then it looks like my house is a wreck, but I will say that I've taken a lot of pride in not making it that way. And this hallway only looks like this because I was deep cleaning yesterday. And just so you know that I'm not lying, I am at some point going to do a house tour. We've been asking for years. We're gonna get to it when the house is done. But just so you know that the whole thing is not a wreck. It's only a selective mess. Me! All right, back to the chaos room. But while we wait, another thing that we can do is recolor our hair. This is gonna be nice so I can see how this actually works. I've been collecting color depositing conditioners for at least 2 times. Okay, it looks really red. I have highlights in my hair, and over time it washes out and it makes it look like this, which is fine, but it's not ideal. So what I do is go in the shower and I mix these two. This one's like a chocolate brown. This one is a lighter brown. I really feel like I only will need this one, but since I have both, I'm gonna use both. There's nothing better than finishing a product. Every ounce of this will be used and I'm gonna love it. Life is just a dopamine hunt. This will be exciting because then I can see if it actually works. So this is the before. Can we tell the difference? I can't tell if this looks red because it actually is red and I should have left it on longer, or if it's because this skylight is hitting directly on this orange bath mat. Let's take to another room. Okay, maybe I could have left it on a tiny bit longer, but I'm not mad, at least it looks healthy. Okay, continuing with the glow up. I have successfully mismanaged my time enough to make it to my lash lift and brow lamination appointment, but haven't had lunch yet, so I'm eating the sleeve of saltines from when I had COVID. I haven't gotten a lash lift or a brow lamination done since, I don't know, years, but I love the idea of waking up and not having to do anything to my face. I keep on getting this TikTok that's like, I save $100 a month by doing my lash lift at home. And listen, I've tried to do a lash lift at home. Yep, this is potent. Take this from someone who is very well versed in doing things herself. Some things you don't need to do yourself. Check it out. This is the before. I'm glad that this is so zoomed in because the beads of sweat on my mustache are unwelcome. Before. This is the after. Look how awake I look.
Now I'm trying all the full outfits on and making sure that they're comfortable, and if I would wear them right now, that means hopefully I will want to wear them once I'm in New York. Because something can be cute, but what really matters is if it's comfortable.
Guess what came? I hope that this is a perfect suitcase because I leave tomorrow at 6 a.m. So it's gonna be the suitcase that I'm leaving with, whether I like it or not. But please let me like it. Okay. Promising, and it's chic, and it is packaged like a comforter. Normally I put my laptop in my carry-on bag, but sometimes I just don't want my back to hurt more than it already does. So I found this suitcase that has a laptop compartment on the roller case. Let's see if we love it. I love the idea of it. How do you open the rest? Interesting. It only opens from the front? I love it. Look how deep that is. All right, babies, let's pack her up. Oh, we're packing light. We're packing light because that's the only option we have. I can't go back because the other suitcase has pee in it. So we're gonna have to make this work. Okay, where's the hair clip? When the hair goes up, it's getting real. Wow, does that mean I can't buy anything? The goal is to be able to mix and match a bunch of these different basics. So even though I made a few outfits specifically, I'll be able to mix and match depending on how I feel on that day. Because we've all been there where we pack something we think we're gonna wanna wear, and then by the time we have to wear it, we hate it. We're gonna be fine. Okay, 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 okay. All right, we've got a lot of moving parts. We've got a lot of them. Okay, okay. All the shoes go in the tote bag. Okay, okay. Wish it was a little bigger. This is a true weekender bag. That might be worth all of it, but it also might not. Pretty freaking full. Not a good sign. Oh my God, I forgot these. This is beautiful, but unfortunate. I'm starting to think I overpacked. It's too late now because I've already done the thinking that I have allotted for myself today, and it's not a current me problem. What is this? Was this worth the laptop sleeve? This is my go-to carry-on bag. It's from Dagny Dover. I usually put my laptop in there because there's a laptop thing here, and maybe I should have just continued to do that. Hair and makeup stuff, toiletries, hot roller, purse, camera. We are officially packed. Oh my God, I forgot that. That's not gonna fit anywhere. Here's a little BTS of the systems that I have in place for travel. Luggage by the door, my airplane outfit already set out, and all I have to do is clean the rest of my house to be immaculate so that when I walk in after coming back, I set myself up to feel the best I can on the way back. Nothing is better than coming home to a clean house. Okay, that's it. If you take anything from this video, I guess it would be set up systems in place to work for you, however you specifically work. It doesn't matter how other people do it. What works for you, implement that, make your life easier. Also, if you're gonna shop on ThredUp, use my code Megan. You'll get 40% off your first order, and you're gonna be doing something good for the planet. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you the next time that I do. Bye!